story time. So, yesterday in my video, I was talking about my old job and how I got fired and my old head, it was at a restaurant, if you don't remember. And, it was my head chef. He was a prick. And, we're going to get into the story of how I sadly took the pussy route, but quit that job because, as you can see, doing better for myself. I'm making more money, too, so I'm getting what I deserve, honestly, and the respect I deserve. But the reason I'm gonna expose the whole show. Okay, this shit brazy. So, first day in, it's honestly cool. I met one of the coolest coworkers. His name is Caleb. And this is kick ass. By the way, I'm gonna alter the names for the people I'm gonna obviously be exposing, because I don't need anyone going to... Anyways, so I met some great people, honestly. Made some friends. I can't say it was all around bad. Now, first day in, honestly, I was warned. Be careful, 2 people. Now, the 2 people, we're going to name them Manny and... what should her name be? Shalissa. I'm just Manny and Shalissa, goddammit. Because Shalissa just sounds disgusting with what that bitch was. Ugh. But so I was told to watch out for them because they be acting kind of weird. And them 2 actually have some little love triangle going on, if you know what I'm saying. It's like they were fucking, okay? That's the way to put it. They were fucking. They were fucking. And there was some weird shit with Shalissa, because Shalissa, it was spreading around the workplace that niggas was hop up on that train and yeah, ride it. You feel me? So yeah, I heard that, and I was like, oh, this workplace is finna be interesting. Now some days Manny would get stressed out, go snapping at everybody, talking straight shit, and Shalissa would be there trying to flirt with everybody. She'd be doing her job, but she talked too much. Like, she's very, very fucking talkative. And so Manny would snap, and it'd be funny how he snapped on her. Like, it was like you wouldn't expect them niggas to be doing shit. And one day at that, I feel like I don't think, okay, for sure I caught them, but wait till you hear the story, okay? When you hear this story, within the story, you're gonna be on my side about this. Now, I can't 100% say I caught her, giving her old vacuum gluck 3000. But one day I was, I'm salad prep, I was closing, I was taking my stuff downstairs. I didn't even know them 2 were down there, honestly. Walking down there, and go to hit the corner. Now, Manny's office was ducked off a little to the side, and it dipped in, but it wasn't like in a closed room. It was just dipped in to the side. You would have to walk a little bit forward, then you could see everything. And tell me why. Okay, corner of my eye, because I'm just walking. I don't really see them because I'm holding these 2 big-ass buckets, walking, trying to get to the walk-in thing. And corner of my eye, see quick movement. Boom. So I snapped to it. Look, this girl's on the floor picking nothing up. Like, she just acting like she getting herself together. And then he quick turn and act like he's trying to straighten up his desk, which was already, honestly, in order. It was messy, but in order. It was order messy. Like, it can't get no neater than this, nigga. You got a lot of shit on your desk. And I'm just like, rock on, Manny, get her done, bud. And you can't hate on the G. If you can get it, you can get it. But, yeah, so that's all types of workplace affairs and shit. It was just all disgusting. Now, the owners of the restaurant, they're great people. I would not diss them for shit. Great human beings. They respect their employees. They treat us with the respect we deserve. If you get stressed, they'll talk you through everything, makes you calm down and focus. They were great people. His wife, him, great human beings. I cannot diss them. It was literally only Manny and people like Shalissa. And then there was this one old lady, but when I proved that I was honestly doing my job the right way and she was out here slacking, they fired her. So, well, you hit me. Anyways, so carry on. They were just horrible. It was just horrible. The nigga, he would bold up to me and like start disrespecting me. So one day, my wife give birth. I get back to work finally after, the little grief period I have, and I'm scheduled till 9 on my schedule from what I've seen, because I checked it multiple times. I always check it multiple times, make sure I'm not tripping, because, my weekends get fun. And I was right when I got in there. Now, tell me why when I go to make sure everything's set for the dude, tell him, I'm going to leave by this time. So if you need help with something, let me know so I can help you get it done before I dip. Come to find out, Freddie, Manny, fucking dude switched my shit. Alright, I slipped up. Oh well. Manny switched my shit and tried to play it off. I'm like, dude, I can't stay here till 11. I gotta get back to my wife and make sure she's all good. She just gave birth and I have a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old there. It's kind of unfair and not, you can't be doing this. And he tries to get mad. So luckily, they were already on my mind. I already had interviewed with them and everything. They said I was good, that I could start honestly after my 2-week thing, 2-week notice. You gotta be responsible to do 2-week notice. Sadly, I didn't serve it out, but you'll hear why. Well, you did hear why. And so I called up the manager, the HR for here, and I told him, yo, listen, this is what's happening. I can't do this. I don't want to mess up my record or nothing. I don't want y'all to think I'm finna quit on y'all too, because I don't do that, but I can't stay here any longer. He's messing up my stuff. When can I start? And by the grace of God himself, whoo, tell you what, they said, listen, bud, we can start you next week. Just enjoy your weekend. Take care of your wife. See you on Monday. I biggest grin on my face, went downstairs, told Freddie, took off my apron. I can't do this. Now, I'm not saying you should be a quitter. Never be a quitter. Bad juju. And I'm not saying I handled this as mature as I should have, but I handled it the way I felt was making me very happy at the moment. And when I told him I quit, he gave me this look, not like I was looking for his approval. And I said, see, you said bye to all my peoples I actually cared about. And I was sitting in the back because my mom-in-law had to come scoop me. At the time, I didn't have my car. And that goes to show you how much better I'm doing. I didn't even have a car. I had to wait to get scooped. And so, while waiting, talking to another coworker who was on break, in the back, not even around customers, I'm in the back, where you hang out on your break. Manny has the damn cojones, the jingle bells, to just come up to me and tell me I can't sit there, that I have to leave. Honestly, it's not that funny, but it's just funny how he thought I was gonna leave. Like, no. Well, I'm gonna walk across the city? No, I live in 2 towns over, bro. I was driving 30 minutes, baby. I was drove 30 minutes to get to work. That takes a toll on your money, by the way. That's another reason why I had to leave. Main reason, actually. And I'm like, no, I'm not leaving. I gotta wait for my ride. I'm not finna go nowhere. He's like, oh, well, you don't work here no more. I don't want you here. He starts the sentence, my bad, I'm slipping. But he starts the sentence with, I don't mean to be a dick. So, after I tell him no, he starts talking about I'm gonna call the cops. So I sat there, and that's when I got the most seriousness I could get without even getting really serious. I just got a little mature than what I was going to handle it. I sat up straight, and I told him, listen, bud, you say you don't like to be a dick, but that's all you like to do. Unless someone's sucking your dick, you do like to be a dick. You act like you forgot where you came from, and it's fucked up. You don't respect anyone. I was snapping. Even the coworker next was trying to hold back his laugh, but I was snapping. He told, blase, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna do this. You can't be here. I don't want you here. And I'm still sitting there. Well, I'm not leaving, so it doesn't matter. Don't care what you got to say. I don't know if you noticed, but you can fuck off. Fuck you. And that's actually what I said, by the way. And he was still going, I'm gonna call the cops. So you want me to call the cops? He really pulled up his phone. I guess he tried to fake call him to scare me off. I didn't leave. So I'm sitting there, I'm just waiting for the cops to show. While waiting for the cops to show, though, the great human being of the owner, his wife, she shows, and I politely pull her aside and I tell her what is happening. She says, Levi, I understand. You're allowed to wait here for your ride to come. You're not wrong. Thank you. Now, that alone was that goes to show you the different types of vibes that would be there when he was there and when the owners were there. They actually cared, and he was just trash. So, yeah, I ended up leaving that. I'm here now. As you see, I got a car now. I'm doing way better. I get respected. I make good hours, good money. I'm I'm slowly making my way there. And honestly, I have no moral for this story. I mean, I do. Honestly, it's just don't feed into people's bullshit. I fed into it a little bit by starting to cuss instead of just saying, nah, I'm good, and just sitting there quietly letting him talk his life away. But don't feed into people's bullshit. It ain't worth it. Because I'm pretty sure what pissed him off the most is that he didn't get, I didn't leave. I sat there and looked him in the eyes, and I did not move. Pretty sure that ate him up, too. Care less so. I feel like that's how I should end it. Honestly, I just burped. I feel like that's how I should end it, though. Just it was a great little experience for me. I'm not gonna lie. Tested my patience. I made it through. I'm doing better. I know y'all can too. Just like I did it, and I'm very much rage induced. I'm not gonna lie. I will fucking snap. But I kept my cool. Didn't flip out. You have better things in life to get mad over and shit like that. That's just simple, petty human being nonsense. For once, we have a long video. Hope this kind of entertained you guys. I have a lot more stories, honestly. So let me know if you guys enjoy story time. Peace out.